What do you play on? Do you play on PC or console? I play on PC or console. I can't cross play on mobile. Phone, my bad, bro. I can't cross play on mobile. Do you not have a console or by any chance? The way you walk, no, you can't stand me. Mhm. Oh, oh, oh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And this is Kane. It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's good. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Not the most accurate pass. Raul wins the duel this time. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hakimi. Valverde. Son Heung-min.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Juve might just make this. Chance here to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. Spain are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Juve. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cook-Chu with the short one. Gehi. He'll try from distance, and it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Tanaka. That has not gone well. Jimenez. Referee's given a throw. Jimenez. And it's Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. Just past the 40th minute mark. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? And that is not getting there. And it's Hakimi. And this is Raul! Raul! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No luck with that dink over the top. This possibly the last play of the half. And that signals the end of the first period. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's come loose. Son Heung-min. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hoisted in. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Van Dijk, pressing high and with purpose. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Kupchu. Van Dijk. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. It counts! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control. Fernandez is carrying after that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Raul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. De Gea. Oh, he's been caught napping. Skims one in.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's in a great position here. It's Son Heung-min! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Probing pass, and he was quick to react. The pressing's intense. Fernandez! And he's opted for the long pass. And he's forced to go back. Great defending, strong and determined. He has found a way through. He leaps for it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's only too happy to take that back. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! And no mistake. And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Jimenez. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Dumfries. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Hakimi. And that's another good win of the ball. Now he's got space here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, well played. Van Dijk. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Son Heung-min. Yehi. It's run loose here. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Ambitious ball here. Alexander-Arnold kept... And that's that. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Juve voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely shaped ball, and he's picked out the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Oh, he's having a go! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Solot. And here's the chance to counter. Eder Militao. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski. Chouameni. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Rashford! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Surlot. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Pedri. Chouameni. And it's Pedri. And he's decided to go for it. Frustratingly close. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here, and that could set him on his way. Well, nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Produces a cross. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Cleared without hesitation. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe, Camavinga gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's found a way through. Hazard getting forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rashford. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were
Surlot
able to
is
take
just
the lead, but
way
it
too slow,
certainly
bro.
hasn't been for
Why did they
another
made him
time.
so slow?
So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Wait. Oh, fuck. No. No. I didn't want to take off Rashi boy. No. Yeah.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 20.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
What's
A
that?
chance from a corner.
Oh my god, Akana.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Nice.
That's not gone well.
No.
Rudiger. Now it's Camavinga. He's got away. Camavinga with the cross.
Madrid clearly are
Bro.
trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
I knew I forgot somebody. Where is Yamal?
And it's Azar. Alexander-Arnold does really well there. He is strong. Tchouaméni makes the interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. Hazard. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Rashford. Nice looking ball. Throw in.
I knew I forgot to put Yamal in this thing. I knew it.
And he's managed to gift it back. And he's gone backward here. Decent chance!
Oh my god, no, that was terrible.
And a terrific save from the
That was
keeper.
terrible.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Tchouaméni. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Played out wide, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Floated through.
Oh my god.
Valverde tries to clear.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be
Nope.
honest. There's
Nope.
absolutely no supply.
It's a good-looking delivery. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Rashford. Pinches it off him. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Can he finish?
Bro.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rashford, bro. Rashford. Jesus Christ, Rashford.
It's a pretty loose pass. 75 minutes played. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tchouaméni. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's a decent clearance. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24, Hazard. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 22.
That'll be a
Serán
throw-in.
sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 16.
Passes coming off in
Cambio
quick
de
succession
jugadores.
here. And it's Bellingham. This looks promising. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga crosses it in. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. Camavinga making good progress.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's quick to return it. Will play through for the wide man. Lewandowski. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And the action has already restarted.
Come on, bro. What the bomb back, lad? Me a fuck around the ball game, man.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. How Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Now it's Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao. And it's Olmo. Oh, delightful ball. And he is... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Long ball looking to counter. Vinicius Junior going after that. Now it's Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Madrid
Fuck.
can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Bro, the man
though.
now,
It
yo.
looked destined for a goal.
Me hate when they do this, so fuck.
Bellingham out towards the flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Lopez. Fermin has been caught there. It's a foul. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Fermin. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Valverde. So just 15 minutes still to come. There's plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Me not too like it. Decent. Can go on, but yeah.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado.
And so the last chance to find a winner. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Searching pass he's played there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. De Jong. He's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Threads one in. Mbappe is onto this. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Traoré.
This is the time you need that pace. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Probing pass. It's come to nothing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass. Played into space. And he's found a way past. De Jong! Oh, that could be pivotal! Has he won it? He just might have won it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place.
Yes, it's boiling down to work time again. Yeah, piano. Alright, come on. You have a couple minutes.
No, 12:30. 11:30.
11:30. Okay.
So what time can you get up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with... Big chance! There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cucurella. Oh, good-looking ball. Mavropanos makes the interception. Neymar. Schlotterbeck producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a loose ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dumfries clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kadiolu. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Cout really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. A header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dumfries. Conte. Pinches it off him. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Palmer. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's picked it up out wide.
PDRM always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now, can they get him a watch? Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! And the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. Mavropanos. Messi. And Wan-Bissaka. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dumfries, certainly one of the players of the week. Conte. Oh, super. And he shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jordan Henderson. Cucurella. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's under a lot of pressure there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
PDRM, restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Count did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Gives it back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that could set him on his way. That's a little off target. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the shot! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. And he cuts out the supply.
1 minute added time.
Neymar. And it's Palmer. Neymar has an approach. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
This is a
So there was the first half. Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though. Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution.
Second period then underway. Played into space. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Conte. Palmer. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Kukçu. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say. Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Van Nistelrooy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. And here's Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Drills one in. PDRM clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Dumfries gets into a good position. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Kukçu wins the duel this time. Jordan Henderson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Throw in. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Wan-Bissaka. Strong running down that left flank. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mavropanos. Palmer. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now he's got space here. And he plays one through. He's got away. Palmer. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Conte. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Neymar. Opts for safety. Cucurella. They'll have one final crack at it. Palmer in with the challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. That's good play. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Danny Olmo.
Kachu!
Number 14, Ribery.
And it's McAllister.
Number 18.
It's anyone's ball now.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hazard. Well, that has not gone well. Ribery.
There will be 1
Hakimi
minute at a
spots
time.
it and intercepts. He's in a great position here. That's been slipped through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Jupe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
Such a
and
poor match,
deservedly
bro.
so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
And with that, it's
I'd
time for me
like
to thank
ask
Jim
you to
Beglin
join me
and
in
to wish
wishing
you
our
a very good
birthday
evening.
boy a very
Bro, if me just win that match, I'll play one more. Just because more on the coin. After this, that's it for the day. After this match, that's it for the day. Yeah, hurt me.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. He's had a shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. Kajolu. Raul. Looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. Joe! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Jupe. Oh, that's a key interception. Counts absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rijkaard. Cafu. Kukçu.
There, Farid, thank you.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Hakimi. Good effort from distance. No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Cafu. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's rather hopeful. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Rijkaard.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And here's the chance to counter. Kilitshoy, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Dumfries. Kilitshoy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And can he finish? It's in! And just like that, he is up and running at once. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Lofted in.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Searching pass he's played there.
Turkey definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Duke going after that. And here's Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this. It's a quick one. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Olmo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gerrard, little pass back. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. I've got 5 minutes till half-time. Good ball, good take.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Diouf. Cannavaro. He'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Chance for a shot! Superb goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that brings the first half to a close. Arsenal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves
And
in
if
front
you do
at
have a chance
half-time,
today, please take
which
some
is,
time out
for
to give
them,
your support
more or
to our
less
Better
ideal.
Stadium Fund.
The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution in progress.
So, into the second half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kılıçsoy. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Turkey are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. There's one of the players of the week. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Conte. There will be a throw-in. Rijkaard. And Sylvestre. Kılıçsoy. And he's been shifted off it. Raul looking to add to his goal. Rashford. And here's Kante. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Rashford. Raul tries from a long way out. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cafu engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? De Gea claims it, safe hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Sylvestre cuts out the pass. Gerrard. Sylvestre.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution for Turkey, number 7, Deni Olmo. Coming on the field is
Dunk.
number 20, Pele. Substitutions taking
It's a
place.
sharp little ball here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. Dunk. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Foot in.
Turkey really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Sylvestre gets it. He leaps for it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Van Nistelrooy.
He's had it taken off him. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And he skips past his man.
Two added
That's a
minutes
simple
have
one
been
for the keeper.
indicated.
Cafu?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's good play. Oh, he's having a go! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.